Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
On 2nd down, Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rodgers. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A nice pick up there, 10 yards. And it'll move the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
Jackson on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be the defense for jumping. Yeah, he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball will snap, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction.
All right, now, look at 56. Look at 56. Over. Hot.
Here's Jackson. Man open right side. It's Rodgers. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Let's get it, fellas.
The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. The hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now it's Jackson.
Wow.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Taylor. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Get him, let's get it, let's get it. Oh, what you, I'm about to say, what you doing? That's supposed to be a scoop and score. Come on.
Because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Partner, when it's a goal-to-go situation, if you're on the field on defense, you have to know that you may be called on to make a tackle at any time. Here, the cornerback does exactly that. Plays the run really well and makes a big play.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Hell yeah, it should have been a touchdown.
Green 39! Green 39! Detroit! Detroit!
They give it to him running left.
Let's go.
And he fights his way in. Not
He bounced off of that shit.
And it's a Cardinal touchdown. A great effort there. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Spins by, and he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff.
Our defense,
they've got it first and 10 inside their own 20-yard line.
Charles down.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. Let's see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters.
And now look at this big gain, but a fumble.
Is that considered? Oh, he stepped out of bounds first. Okay. I say that's still considered the catch. Whew, that would have been a fumble. He caught me on a play action though. That's good shit.
One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10. They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll toss it to Coleman.
Yeah.
Looking for a
bottle him up, baby.
Nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Detroit! Detroit!
On 3rd and short, they'll try
Yeah.
to
Oh, ran the shit. Come. Oh man. Like I knew he was going there. I'm mashing triangle. Come on, man. They wouldn't even let me. Wouldn't even let me try to take it. I knew where he was going.
When in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Now a play fake here.
Pick off. There we go. Let's take it. Let's get out of here. Woo.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue, line it.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh,
he couldn't
give me
quite
those.
hold it. Got hit.
Big fella.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? It's certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and pressure advantage.
Here's Jackson to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. He got 29 yards that time. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Nowhere to go here.
Come on, pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it
I
up.
think a Cardinal
Damn, I
was
had
able
somebody
to gain
wide open.
possession, yes, so they
I was
will
trying to
hold
hit
on
the
to the
last
ball.
minute, too.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Gone, gone. Gone, gone. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Eluding the pressure right. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319.
Fuck, wrong nigga. Who is that?
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now Jackson on 2nd down.
Oh!
This one incomplete.
Damn.
The effort's always going to
Bullshit
be
like that.
always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
From From the gun, Jackson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And Gonzalez puts this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later. Another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. So out now come the Lions. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Forced out to his left. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Get him! Let's go!
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh, I was there. Oh, good shit.
Team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by
I was on that shit anyway.
And they have the football and will set up
Go, fellas. Let's get these points for this half.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Let's get these points for this half.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Of course.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to fire one.
Take it, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. Take that shot.
Touchdown, Cardinals. As his guys are in for 6.
We see you.
The Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. So that will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back. That penalty will move them back.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Well, going deep here for two. And for the third time here in the
get out of here. Damn.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Come on.
And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Coleman on the toss. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage with a flag down here to boot. So they may back up.
I had Benzes for you had braces. The whole black Maybach, but I'm not a racist. Inside's white in the Katy Perry spaces. Yellow diamonds in my haste. I just might learn to speak Mandarin. Japanese to begin.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. He'll drop to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. He'll get the penalty yardage back exactly 10 yards. As they'll get it to 2nd and 10.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it 3rd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Pick off. Let's go. Oh! Come on, man.
Forcing it into too many
how you drop that?
Almost a 4th pick of the game. And now fourth down.
Supposed to be no points on this fucking drive. Of course he's going for the field goal, of course.
On is Josh Lambo for the field goal try.
Points.
From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And Lambo will put this one through. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Darren Lee there to get him down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to clear up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
On second down, here's Jackson. And an alley to run. And he'll be brought down.
Maybe she will.
38-yard line.
Yeah.
It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Fucking game right now, she will.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone! 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 Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
Oh!
That's going to go as a loss
Come
of
on,
6.
the blocker just stood there.
Down.
Come on, big fella.
Detroit! Detroit! Here we go now. Blue 90! Blue 90! Detroit! Detroit! Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
On second down, Jackson. He's going to look deep down the field.
Give me that bitch! Go up and go get it.
And all the way down to the 26. A huge play there for Arizona. And even 40 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Gone! 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 Gone!
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Here's Jackson to throw on second down. Flushed out right.
Oh, how did he?
Had it defensively.
He was way over there.
A game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On third down, Jackson.
Good hit. Good fucking hit. I tried to make him go down.
Even without a ton
On
of
a
pressure in
possession
his
catch.
face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. He's got his tight end, Jake Bunt. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Give him 30 yards there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll look to throw now on first down.
Oh, what the fuck was that, Jay? Get the fuck out of here. Come on with that bullshit.
Down at the 1-yard line.
Jalen missing a fucking tackle? Never. Come on, man. Bullshit.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great play there. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. Josh Lambo now for the point after. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
here. And it's been like this all night.
Fella, hold your block.
Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Running right there.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
So what's the word I'm looking for here about how this drive just started?
Disjointed?
I'll go with that one. I mean, think about it. First down, took a bad loss on a running play. Take the sack on 2nd down. Now they got to come up with something big here on 3rd.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Jackson uncorks one for Davis.
Oh!
Complete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. And that penalty will move the ball to the 1-yard line.
So difficult to cover a fade route, and you're talking about into the end zone, and sometimes you panic a little as a defender, and the offensive guys are really smart. Sometimes they jump back into you and create the contact.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They go play action here on 1st down. Escaping the
right there. Oh, good shit.
Wide
good shit.
Receiver complete.
Oh, he was on that shit.
It's a big play there for the Lions. 49
Too much time in
yards.
the pocket right there.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure
Way
on him,
too
but he's
much
able
time
to
in the
flush
pocket.
out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
Right there! Yeah! Give me that shit! There we go.
Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jackson on 1st down. Now he steps away. And he's out right at the 25. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Damn, Iggy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
To throw on second down, Jackson. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Able to shake him off. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, that wasn't a completion, but it wasn't a sack either. So the good takeaway, able to extend the life of the play. Normally, you would think he'd just take off and run downfield. He was trying to find an open receiver, unable to do so.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And they'll go ground game here.
Oh, I fucked that up. Damn.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
3-19. 3-19. Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Detroit. Detroit.
Jackson operating from the gun. Flush to his, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more that they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
So here come the Lions now. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off and get it done.
Try to get
Finds
there.
Jake Butt over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Oh, I ain't never seen that.
Down. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. They only got a yard out of that last completion.
What the fuck that was?
And that makes this 2nd and 9.
Fuck these niggas up.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I believe a Lion was there to recover it. Yes, they will indeed keep possession. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Complete out right to Jake Butt. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He finds Beckham complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. This quarterback now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on 1st down. He'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Detroit! Set! Blue 90! Blue 90!
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Being chased, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Get it.
Nazir Jones coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. The Lions on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 19. They'll drop to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down.
Take that, Jalen. Oh!
Almost intercepted. That would have been his 3rd pick in this game alone. Instead, 4th down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
All right, here we go. Blue 90! Blue 90!
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh! Gotta pick that big fella.
This one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90! All right, now, lucky 56! Lucky 56!
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Right there, yeah.
throw is Jackson. To throw again. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
The Cardinals on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from Detroit.
My technique, I wear mixed skater boots in the morning.